Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, life goes on in the world of which Spring are. Little do we know that, just like in fake Grand Order, jokes are the deepest lore. If only I had known that we were foreshadowing the whole time. Let's get back into it. Hey, there's Laris. Hey, Q and James. Welcome aboard. Immediately picking up on what the thumbnail's going for. Not exactly going to let real go unrecognized. Anyhow, I believe we cleared out just about everything, though I was informed off-stream of 3 things that I can do. 1, I should be able to find the King and Queen Slimes and farm them, unless I have missed something. Or there was just, oh, I'll have to take a look at the Pudding Cave. But yeah. If not right now, I should be able to farm the King and Queen relatively soon. I just want to check in and see. Oh yeah, we came all the way back here, and there was a barrier stone. I don't remember what happened, so let me once again check really quickly what was going on over here. So, smashing the barrier stone will make the monsters in the area stronger. Do I want to smash it? Obviously. Well, damn. Usually, it would take us a whole chapter to convince Black Joe to do that for us, but no. When the game wants us to just get up there and smash the stone, Barbaria is suddenly able to jump very, very far. And there they are. The King and the Queen. Why do they have single large eyes? Why do they look like monsters versus aliens? Wow, those puddings are huge. How did you get here, little girl? Talking puddings? Heh. I've never seen anything like this before. I thought only non-humans could talk. We're long-lived dragons and the Pope's minion. The only non-humans that could talk were long-lived dragons and the Pope's minions. What does that say about you, Black Joe? What flavor is that pudding anyway? Never had that color before. Kind of funny how I taught in the Discord. I talked about finding the video that inspired the Chell voice, and then immediately, a couple of seconds into this stream, I find a character who is worthy of using that voice. Anyway, let's get the backpack spider online. And who did we decide was going to be my last one? It was still Boar Jr. Yeah, I guess it's Boar Jr. Mansion charge. What are we getting done in today's 2-hour stream? Well, there is a couple of sweeping for me to do. I was told about 3 things. The slimes. 2, the invincible deer I should be able to get past now. And on one screen to the left of the South Island, there should be a dragon I can take out. Oh yeah. I definitely took my sweet time getting in here. Easy. A peculiar pudding playing king. Pudding couple. The king's flesh tastes better than mine. Kill him, not me. I'll eat you all up. That makes sense. Alright then, that's enough for today. King Pudding plus 2. A slice of soda-flavored pudding that fell from the Pudding King. And a slice of strawberry-flavored pudding that fell from the Pudding King. The Queen, even. What do you have here? Found a recipe written on an old piece of paper. King Queen Pudding. The perfect pudding. Hell yeah, brothers. So now I can just mosey on in here and grab off some pudding whenever I want. But before we do that, we need to visit our good friend Ralph. Didn't think I'd find another use for that King Wart voice, but here we are. Oh, poor Brilliant. Can't fit in the dangum door. I meant to nap. Training tip, you didn't realize until you started a new playthrough. I can load up the training slots one at a time to level up the training games faster. So it's not based off of how many training slots you used. It's based off of the raw amount of times you play the minigame. So, playing the minigame 3 times is 3 times more effective in leveling up the training than doing 3 training slots and doing it 1 time. That feels like it shouldn't be. Alright, first of all, let's get our HP back. And now we're going to Merchant's Road. Oh boy, at a high price. Leveling is solely based on the number of times I've played the game in question. Oh, shoot. That does feel like something that should have gone without saying. But, nah. Yes, restores MP. And meat pie, and more cash. Ralph's goods have been delivered to the Pope's castle. Don't forget this means some warriors have had their equipment enhanced. Enhanced heroes have new equipment. Advanced iron boots and high-rank warrior sword. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, I can do high-grade armor materials. Get myself a free Valor Ring. Not bad at all. And more Kratos root. Your other tutorials you get when training unlock explicitly states that's how the minigames level. Yeah, but there's kind of a disconnect between how it ought to work and them explaining it how it works, you know? I mean, intuition just runs counter to how the way it really works. Anyways, what is this? Glittering ice and rhinoceros horn. Ah! So eventually I will be able to smack around the rhinoceros. But for right now, I will not be able to. Let's work together another time. Yeah. Now all of a sudden, 5,000 gold per upgrade material doesn't seem so ludicrous. I mean, still is a high price to pay, but I can get. Let me see here. So if I can get, so I have 274,000. Let's just say I have 270,000 at 5,000 a pop. That's 2 per 10,000. So 54. I can buy 54 upgrade materials. So that was the first thing that I could do. The second thing, I am told, if I go to South Island and I just start swimming to the west, I'll eventually find a dragon. And a dragon has some fun stuff for me to find. I'm not hydrated enough. My eyes are drying out. Either that or I need to get some eye drops. ESA combat level 3 and you only just reached the war plane. Well. Today I've learned something so that the rest of you don't have to do it the hard way. If there's at least one person who learns about this aspect of the game from this stream, please leave a comment, let me know. Let me know about the difference I'm actually making in this world and not just screaming into the void. Anyways, we're going to South Island. We can't teleport there directly because... And somebody said that I can set the Luca up as my default. Which sounds like a very good deal. Look at this boy! I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. I'm only... If I wanted to keep the boar up, I'll just end up switching it out with Brilliant anyway, and the boar will be summoned in battle. So might as well let my default pet out in the field be something that gives me the most utility. Just north of where the big crab is, on the same screen, but accessed from the seat, not the temple. Anyways, yes, finally! I will always be glad that I can finally quick hunt blue crabs. And of course, you won't let me resummon the Luca because... Wow, 4 carapaces. And then 0 from that one! Fuck! What's the point? Alright, so you said that the dragon in question is available. One is available to the north of the giant crab. And as far as I know, the giant enemy crab yeah, it was like right over here, wasn't it? Yep, there's a giant crab. Ah. Big dragon, I presume? Big dragon, I presume. Look at this man. Get out here, brilliant. I was told that if I can go toe-to-toe with the giant electric dragon at the top of the hill, then I should be able to take out this man. A medium-sized dragon that roams the island of Arua. Rawr! Let's see, summon more pets. Alright, what you gonna do with you when you get your turn? You don't reduce my healing, and you don't reduce me to near dead. So I think I have a chance. Get 'em, pets! Smack 'em up! Alright, special skill. I am going to wait for a crit turn to unleash the beast. Oh, ouch! He hit me multiple times. Yeah, we're making some headway. Let's see. Let's go ahead. First, unleash the absolute defense. And now we're going to use Ottawa's arrow. Oh, wait. You can only use one at a time. Oh, well. Overload strike! Pow! I got my absolute defense. I need to stun 2 more times to get a free turn. Lightning Dragon is much weaker than the Ancient Dragon that I was able to hold my own with for a while. Yep. So I have been told. And based off of how low its energy is getting, looks like we are well on our way. Not the double backpack missile! He's already dead! I'm used to this power now. Let's see, no special skills, just overload strike. You know what? I'm gonna build it for stun, so that the next time Boar Jr. gets up to his shenanigans, it'll proc. Oh no! He's ramping up. I gotta put this away now. Heaven's blessing echoes through the earth. Island Dragon, Lightning Dragon. Dang. This dude doesn't even vanish. He just takes a nap while he's waiting to respawn. So I got a Lightning Dragon Horn. It increases magic by 40? I'm sure it's used in some kind of recipe, though. Victory! Hell yeah, brothers. Alright, gotta remember to come back here every so often. Because whether it's for an amazing recipe, or just getting 40 free stats, it'll be worth it. And the last bit of 52 pickup that I need to do, apparently, I am able to take out the invincible deer. I just need to remember where they were located. Can run an errand. Let's see, what do I even want to do? Just get a whole lot more iron? Or diversify my bonds? Let's see, gold, iron... Okay, pudding... Carrot, why not? Thank you for all your victories. Just go ahead and move this over here. Alright. Let's see, and I can train one time. And, as I've been told, I can get up to level 5 if I just keep on doing this in single passes. Bada bam. Yo! Don't think there was anything else for me to do. Now I just need to remember where those freaking invincible deer were. Was it Lava Q Forest? Yeah, the big bridge, that's right. I guess Amar Temple is where I'm after. Woo! Ride the wind, Luca! Not the absolute worst thing. Still pretty damn bad, but... You know what? Being able to 3-shot, not the worst thing in the world. You know what? Luca took one down all by himself. You can't be mad about that. In fact, I'll just save on my MP and just let Luca have rapid turns, you know? Hell yeah, I'm starting to see the utility in this. At least when I'm fighting against enemies that heal over. This isn't the way to the invincible deer, is it? Why did I forget? It's a life steal. I'm done with that fight a lot earlier. Yeah! That sounds more like it. That looks more like it, too. Yeah, that is the bridge that I was basing my assumptions off of. No, wait. I assumed, and then I assumed again, and then I assumed a third time. Alright, so I should be able to harm these guys through one of a couple of methods. And one of them is using Aimhard's absolute defense. And Luca's not going to be of any help until I take down those barriers. Alright, Aimhard's absolute defense. And I believe that I need for them to hit me, and then that takes down their defense. But I'm doing this just for the love of getting that overheal. Just sort of some more MP. There we go! They hit my absolute defense, suddenly they lose theirs. Now I just need that man to not miss me. Oh boy. Wait, what? I lost my absolute defense barrier. Alright, we're going into a backup. I was also told that... Where are you? Lightning Bell can also do it. Can the blessings do it? Let's see. Nope, it's an absolute defense barrier. You knew that one miss would mess me up. You said it before, but I'm only going to respond now. You talking about something you're about to say, or is this about barrier? Right, you need a special turn, don't you? Oh, we got all of our MP back. Does Zaro a Zero Pierce? Nope. It has to be the absolute defense barrier, or an action from the Bell friend. Boy, does this take a long time when one of them misses. This agility working against me. God damn. Come on, Bell! Alright, your next turn is a super turn. Bellfire, baby! There we go. Thank you, Lightning Bell. Now I run past this. There's gonna be another boss. There's a crack in the barrier. Does this meet your criterion? The dark magic here is very strong. Dark magic I felt in the shipwreck was nothing compared to this. Could it be? You know something, don't you? It seems that deer you took down were guarding this barrier. This is the gap in the barrier where Aimhard sealed the nightmare. Nightmare? What's that? Nightmare's a dark warrior who once ravaged Lalaku. Why did Aimheart seal it away instead of killing it? No matter how strong it was, Aimheart is a Temple Lord. Lack of power ain't the reason he couldn't defeat the Nightmare. There's some things that are impossible, even for Temple Lords. Really? What could be impossible for a Temple Lord? Extinguishing dark magic once and for all. Dark magic really is a nuisance. It can't be dealt with by magic alone. So that's why even Aimheart can only seal the Dark Warrior. What now? Have I created something extremely dangerous? You don't have to worry about that. When the deer wake up, this gap will be closed again. Really? Whew, that's a load off my mind. Do I want to enter the barrier? Yes. Obviously. I don't want the deer to take care of it. I'm finishing this fight. You kidding me? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. We've overcome the barriers, we've surpassed the barriers, we've broken through the barriers. But come on, let's give the barriers some love. Enter it. You simply remember only being strong enough to fight Nightmare near the endgame. He's a brutal one. Oh, really? Well, my authority told me I should be able to take it on. So, then again, it's been a long time since my other authority has played this game, so might be jumbled up thoughts. One of Aimheart's barriers is here too. He really is Cassius. It's proof of how dangerous a being this Nightmare is. There'll never be any gap in a barrier like this. But this barrier is exactly the same as the blessing I received from Aimheart. Do you think that means I can move through it? Oh. 420,000? 12,000 strength? 1,200 strength? 1,200 magic? I think I might have been misinformed. Alright. I should have... Hold on a second. This is a mulligan. This is a mulligan. Wipe me out, my friend. Oh, wow. With his power attack? He doesn't one-tap me? I mean... I'm still out here with, I'm still out here with one of my, oh! Not retry! God dang it! Ugh! My pet slots are suboptimal. I need them to be optimal. Wow, that's a range. Restart from autosave point. Thank you. Oh. So left trigger is kind of a fast forward, but just for dialogue. Alright, brilliant. I have a feeling that I still won't be able to make it through the Battle of Attrition. But it's worth a try, you know? Nightmare's meant to be an endgame boss. Squeak. That's why you think Kevin is the best Trails protagonist, despite not having a full arc to himself. That's also why you think someone else would make a great final arc protagonist. Oh, Fao Chowie, my bones! Why do you have 2 turns? Yeah, that's not happening. Unless I can make the most of it with an agility potion. Or the agility potion would only work for like the first 3 turns, right? It wouldn't actually be throughout the entire fight. Yeah, I have a feeling this is a fool's errand. But I have to see. Why do I suck so much? Wears off and he kills me. Yeah. Alright, 2 risks for my blood. Why do I suck so much? Wait. Did I just lose all of my data from the stream so far? Really should have been in the, Why is that even an option, to go back to the title screen? This whole stream is starting to feel like a mulligan. Alright. Didn't take me long to get through all those things. To be fair, I don't even think I need to do the deer. Just the dragon and the slimes. Good freaking god. I had to beat up the slimes, and then get them back to Ralph, and then beat up the dragon. Brain isn't braining tonight. How are you all doing? But now I can speedrun these 2 things, because now I know about the joys of default Luca. Smashy, smashy! You already know what the king and the queen say. It's only 30 minutes. Only 37 minutes. Well, with all the... Let's see. Well, the time I'm saving by using Luca and skipping dialogue, it'll be a little bit less. You've been very happy due to revisit Cold Steel 3 you've been going on the past 2 or so months. Oh, really? You like yourself some Cold Steel 3? Wild to me that there have been 4 games in an arc. I could save the last missile for the queen. Damn. The queen really throws the king under the bus. Alright, so we are going to get the slime flesh. I really should have waited a little bit before summoning Aizen. That is so stupid. A waste of MP, and I just need to use the portal anyway. What is the stuff that gets kicked up wherever Pieberry runs? I used to think in some cutscenes that was just sweat because she was rushing into a scene, but it's kicked up wherever she steps. That's some kind of fairy dust. Alright, that's one thing done. Now we bash the dragon in the noggin, and then we... Let's see, we bash the dragon in the noggin, we visit Ralph, we cook up our carapaces, this is so nice to be able to quick hunt these dudes. Give me one. I got 0 again. Feels like those are set in stone. And because they're essential bites, I feel like they can just get away with giving me nothing. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, once more with feeling. Wanna see me do it again? Gotta love how I have the backpack spider, I have brilliant, and then bringing up the rear last but far from least, Boar Jr. My ride or die. You might be a boar, but you are my goat. Yep, this guy's gonna keep on ramping up. So let's get our crit on. Oh. Is he gonna wipe me out with this next turn? He might wipe me out this next turn. Should have used absolute defense. Dang it. Alright. I've learned. No! He missed! My god, he missed! How am I so lucky? Wow. I'm so hurt. I didn't even get my maximum overheal. Yeah, the absolute defense is going up this turn. whenever I get around to Cold Steel, you advise paying close attention to the NPCs, specifically the ones wandering around the main hub in each game. You know, that's reasonable. Yeah, I can't use lessons like that. Let me see. My stun. Don't want to use my stun. That'd just be a waste. Wanna see me do it again? More boar. The fact that I have made a catchphrase on words that rhyme with the word more, it's gonna come back to haunt me one day. And I know that the more astute of us out there know exactly what I'm talking about. It's gonna come back to bite me. Or even worse. Even more than a bite. Let's see, I can run another errand. Looks like the pickings are still slim. All ore. Look at me, I'm thrashing encounters you have no business fighting just because you can. Ah, you're talking about how far along you are? I'm talking about what now? You know what? I'll take that. Okay. We are now back to the status that I was at 10 minutes ago. It took me 10 minutes to recover 37 minutes of progress. Let's go back into the plains and continue our story, shall we? The Elysian Plain, I believe it was. So we reached the ending of the Dragon Mountain and got hard-walled, which is by design. Yep. Let's just make this work. Alright, we're going to the Nook field. And apparently there is something keeping the Nook from taking off, so we are going to investigate. I'll need plenty of those, loose moral fiber in Cold Steel games. That's more of an East thing, you'd say? You know, I don't quite recall seeing anything of the sort in East. Then again, it's been a little bit of time since I've played an East game, so it could have been in plain sight. Oh, I found it! A monster filled with dark magic! But isn't it a Nook? I've seen warriors carrying the corpse of a Nook before. Was it for this? Then, does that mean the Pope made it? Perhaps. Seems that a new weapon was made from a dead Nook and a dark magic stone. But how can one mutant drive out all the normal ones? You don't remember all the monster body parts Adol was destroying? Oh, you're talking about that kind of rhymes with more. I gotcha. There's a lot of squeamish things that rhyme with the word more. It's already dead, like those lines before, right? Yeah, little more than an animated corpse. It's lost all the feathers from its wings, not to mention its dignity. And it escaped from the Pope's castle? It would seem so. They at least tamed it enough to dress it in armor. But why come all the way out here to cause trouble? To test its strength, I guess. It's probably the culprit behind the attack on the camp we saw earlier. So all the troubles are actually caused by the Pope? Come on, it's time for us to teach him a lesson. What in the world? Uh-oh. Well, I thought we would get a little bit more build-up before we got this encounter. But, no. She just come in like a wrecking ball. Eh? Wasn't she with the Pope before? So, the mutant wasn't driving all the others out alone after all. But, isn't she a witch? I heard that the Pope captured witches and turned them into weapons. These weapons are called executors, or executors. What can we do? She's just an innocent witch brainwashed by the Pope. I don't think a fight can be avoided. Be careful, Master! You have less health. I meant to target the executor. I have a really bad mashing problem, don't I? Damn. Really goes to show the dichotomy between cutscenes. Did I summon the boar instead of the spider? Chad, am I cooked? I need to start getting back to the gym. I've got some brain fog tonight. Give me that turn! More turn! Oh. I shouldn't have been so eager to use Overload Strike 2. Uh-oh. I'm about to get mollywopped? A little bit. It was just a regular whop, not a Molly-branded one. But my pets have my back. By Pieberry's logic, if at least one person thinks they're hot, then that means they're not evil. The justice argument. Oh no! Boar Jr. just negated you! Hell yeah! I did everything correctly. I mean, the backpack spider would have put this fight away much quicker, but that stun was clutch. Rest in peace, friend. Next time we run into that executor, we'll have to fight her again, right? You'd think there will be a next time. Nah, she's a one-off. What's that supposed to mean? The Pope was saying that test subjects don't live long. Maybe that's the price they pay for such great power without great responsibility. That poor witch. Let's get back to the Nook and fly to Elysian Hill. Boar Jr. will show his age eventually. You can see why you call him very practical. He really was practical. Skipped an entire turn, all without my input. Ah, came right up here. Let's go, Nook! I look on the Nook. Majestic. Thank you, Nook. I can finally see Elysian Temple. What's that giant castle up there? That's the Pope Castle, the source of all evil. It was built right after the Spring War ended. Him again. Let's forget about the Pope for a moment and focus on over there instead. So he said something in the temple I want? Hopefully, if things will work out as intended. Huh? I didn't see the rest of that dialogue. Look at this tree. It's a common tree on Elysian Hill. You've seen a lot of them on the way here, haven't you? Oh, really? It's just something about it makes me feel lethargic. The temple's just a little ways down the road. Let's go! I'll just rest under this tree for a bit. I feel so relaxed. Nani? Asleep already? She must have been tired. You have a good rest. I'll be your safeguarding. Lethargic is quite a word. Oh? We can rest here. Snooze peacefully below this tree. The wind will whisper to you, and the sun will comfort you. You must have gone through so much to get here. You've done well so far. You know those last three lines? Those are just things that we need to hear in general. Okay, the last two lines. You must have gone through so much to get here. You've done well so far. Chat, you must have gone through so much to get here. And you've all done well so far. Keep on going. Keep it moving. You're getting there. How long did I sleep? I don't know, only a few minutes? Really? But it was such a pleasant dream. Now that I'm awake, let's go to the temple. Time to go inside and find the spring. Well, now that we're going to be in a dungeon, let's get Brilliant out. What are we, like 40% of the way through the game? Are we? So this is Elysian Temple. There are even plants growing inside. Well, Elysian is the god of life. Not only plants, she's also brought dead humans back to life. Wow. Using magic to bring people back to life? That's amazing! Wait, bring people back to life? Is that what you brought me here? Just wait and see. How long are you gonna keep me in the dark? We're almost at the spring. We're exploring. But why, Black-Eyed Joe? Where did we come from and where are we going? Hello.
あなたの結界は相変わらず強いな。
Your resolve remains strong. Oh no! Dance!
ああ、また会ったか。
You meet again. Crown? What? I didn't expect this at all! Damn it! If we'd arrived just a little earlier. No need to worry. I have 2 blessings now. Hi. Right. You'll be no match. Damn. You already got a big chunk out of you, my friend. Or alternatively, Axel 2. Apparently in the original Japanese, he just says "ni," which is hilarious for Monty Python fans. I hate to tell you this, Crown, but you're getting mollywopped. Absolutely denied the right to exist. Woo! I was whipped into shape. Anyways, Parrish. My mind, you really are full of surprises. But no more. How is this guy so strong? No! You were so close! Yo, cruel fate! Hey, don't saunter up to me! Don't be moseying! Go away! Get back! Get away from my master! Don't advance the dialogue! I'm doing 1 damage to him every time, and we get stuck here, I'll just take him down through attrition. Death by 1,000 cuts! More like 18,000. But I'm willing to do what it takes, baby! Damn! A backhand? That's how Noraxia died. Spoilers for a decade-old game. Great. Now being associated with Pie Berry is gonna get you backhanded at some point. It's happened twice. And if I had a strawberry pie for every single time, I'd have 2 strawberry pies, but it's still strange that it happened twice. You can't believe Black Joe dies in Chapter 4 of Witch Spring R? I'm glad I caught you before you came into your full power. Your life ends here. Grr. Nani? What's all this now? The Nook? Wait. Why is Black Joe turning into a Nook? You were the big bird in my dream? A Nook? A gold Nook. And this magic. You're Elysian's guardian animal? You know the breadcrumbs were there the entire time? Does that mean there's a chance that Pieberry is Elysian's emissary? Like how Anna was for Aimhart? Or am I just reaching? Well, If by Black Joe finally dies, you mean he gets reborn? Then sure. But he's Golden Joe. Jolden. Why would a guardian animal hide in such a pitiful form? Play trails to find out. Damn! The answer to every single question in the universe is through trails, huh? I'm a fire in my laser! So, this is the strength of Elysian's magic. I never thought a sword made of rare metal could break. See, you can tell that Crown has never played Minecraft because gold swords are actually amongst the worst of them. As long as the spring remains sealed, the guardian animal won't be able to use the spring's power. In that case, don't tell me, is that child a vessel? Are all witches vessels? Is that why witches are being hunted? They're the last remnants of the old gods? Jolden? What in the... Alright. For whatever reason, the word Jolden, without a hyphen, gets automatically translated to cheering. So I'm looking at chat, and Solaris says cheering with a crying face. Joel Den. Why does it translate to cheering? Is Jolden cheering in another language? Chat analysis. Not even a rare metal armor can hold up against that. I'm left with no choice. Time to deal with you properly. Oh no! He made a new sword out of energy. He's doing this Future Trunk style. Don't get bisected, Golden Joe. Look at that flame! Where did you come from? Where did you go? Don't worry. He just passed out from using too much of the spring's magic. Don't pretend to be so calm. I know your magic is weak from fighting Black Joe. Get ready. You have to face me now. Eh? Hear the Lex Luthor and the Flash's body meme? She wasn't bluffing. I almost got killed. You're a witch! Or at least a magical being. So why were you attacking me? So you weren't an executor after all, seeing as Elysian's guardian animal is following you. Forgive me for being rude, young deity. I did not know. What? Where's this going? Deity? Me? As you can see, the two of us are both deities. Deity? I've never heard that word before. Witch was the name given to us by humans. Oh! I was right in the money! You called me a witch too! Well, real witches do exist still. Wait, so now, there are so-called witches and there are real witches now. I get the feeling we're about to peel back a layer to this whole world. Pope conducted many experiments on deities, capturing them and turning them into weapons of his own. Uh-oh. Is Crown about to become a cool dude? Are we about to have an oh no, he's hot moment? He targeted the youngest of us especially. It is much easier to control the minds of children than adults, after all. You mean executors? Yes. I've been eliminating executors whenever I can, because executors are used to capture other deities. Well, that's a leap in logic to think that this little child is an executor. So when you attacked me along the Q village, is because you thought I was an executor? Executor? I'm gonna be using those interchangeably and nothing can stop me. Don't you think that was uncalled for? Treating me like a witch? Even though we're both deities? I like how Crown's portrait still has the helmet on in the chat log. For some reason... Oh, well... Yeah, he still has the crown on, even though he has a perfectly good portrait right there. You're mingling with humans so casually. How could I not misunderstand? Oh, well, But how do you explain your armor? It's clearly a palace warrior's armor. Very high-ranking one at that. I eliminated the Supreme Warrior and took the title for myself. The title allows me to operate unhindered, which is perfect for my intentions. Oh, so that's why. I seek to revitalize the springs and usher in a new age of deities. Okay. What's the catch? Is Crown going to be an extremist in the other direction, and how Pieberry has to mediate? Or at least beat people up who get too far in their ambitions? Jolden is a Dutch word, and it does translate to cheering. And I think we stumbled upon this because we made a portmanteau of Joe and Golden. Language is amazing. So I've been secretly protecting the springs in my own way. But I sense spring blessings from you. That's right, the gods accepted me. Ha ha! Crown, couldn't you have just sensed the blessings on me from before, and then realized that somebody accepted by the gods would be a-okay, that I'd be chill like that, and then we could have avoided all this unpleasantness? And Black Joe would have one less black eye? And you get recognized by the Temple Lord at such a young age. That is truly remarkable. I envy you. But the springs have no more need for my protection. I will leave Elysian Spring in your care. Never let the Pope take the blessings from you. And then we get a title card, the It's Always Sunny style. The Pope takes the blessings from Pieberry. Okay, well, I had some business here already anyway. Oh, by the way, can you tell me your real name? You may continue to call me Crown for now. Sumimasen. If we were on the same side, then we will surely meet again. Just make sure you survive. Bye! He teleports without the use of a pad. Not like we give him much context, considering each time I acknowledge it, he translated 1 or 2 word messages. Yep, exactly. We're building up a vocabulary here. More High and Jolden. What words are we going to discover next for our international thesaurus? Our little cipher that we're building up. Yeah! Black Joe, wake up! Master! What happened with the Supreme Warrior? Oh, no need to worry about here. No need to worry about him. He's a deity like me. Deity? What? And you're Elysian's guardian animal, right? So you found out. Well, I suppose it was inevitable. So then, who exactly is that man? Here, let me scroll back up into the chat for you. You can read it all by yourself. Hey Q, if you were trying to bait the AI into autocorrecting Joshua to Joshua, you succeeded. It autocorrected Joshua to Joshua. So now we've got Joshua to add to that. He said he's a deity, and the whole warrior thing is just a disguise. But he wanted me to keep calling him Crown. He thought I was an executor, so that's why he attacked me before. What the? He's walking around in the armor of the Supreme Warrior! You can't tell me that ain't sussy! I don't know. He said he defeated the Supreme Warrior and took their title. Come on now! But why didn't you tell me of this before? You knew I was a deity all along! Yeah, you see? Couldn't you have told me after I got that first blessing? Well, you know, there were circumstances, and, what are you hiding? I spent my whole life thinking I was an evil witch. Do you have any idea how hard that was? I'll tell you now then. You're a deity, Master. A descendant of those who were called gods. Honestly, you've kept too many things from me. Why? I have the right to know. It's a big deal for me. Back then, I thought reality couldn't be changed. So I wanted to stay in that reality. But now it's different. I see the changes you're making, and I've realized I was wrong. And you should know, even among deities, you are special. I knew something was strange. Gods were so happy to give me blessings, and then you, Black Joe. You always seem to know things that I didn't. What else are you hiding? Tell me everything. It would be better for you to face the truth yourself rather than hear it from me. You'll learn everything at Elysian Spring. Come on. Okay, I believe you. Dang it, I could have stayed in that kneeling position for much longer. I don't think there's gonna be another boss fight, but let's just run back home, heal, maybe send Black Joe on an errand because it's funny. Nope. Looks like we have a new ally to help us when Ralph makes his ultimate power move. Good thing, too. Hell yeah, we're king-making. Alright, more kicking. This should get me to power level 5, shouldn't it? Easy! No. I need a couple more completes, don't I? Let me see. And we can save the game, because I am now very paranoid about saving the game. Let's go, Luca. Every time I say Luca, I think of Chrono Trigger. Do I have a way to play Chrono Trigger? I don't think so. I don't even think I have it on the Steam version. There's a ceiling stone here. There's a ceiling stone here, too. How do I break it? Well, as it turns out, there's a ceiling stone here. How do I break it? Is the exact incantation to break it. You got lucky. Huh? It broke on its own. Did you do that? Heh, maybe. Hurry on in. Why is there a basket? The path ends here? That basket will take you to the spring. Use it. But first, I have to create a waterway for the basket to float on. Lower those pillars in front of the basket. Is that the basket that saved Pieberry's life back in the day? That she was floated down the river on? I don't know how I made that work, but I did. What's down here? A water source? And there's a battle in here? Solaris, you play Chrono Cross but not Chrono Trigger? Well, that's a hell of a dichotomy. I mean, so I hear Chrono Cross is a fine game, just a whole lot, just very not straightforward, and it's overshadowed vastly by Chrono Trigger. So, if you can find your way to getting Chrono Trigger, I can heartily recommend it. Very different, yep. The only version of Chrono Trigger you have is the DS version. It's a great game. Some of the DS editions are pretty good too. At least one is not. Man, I can't even recall. I do have the DS version, but no way to play DS games on stream. They don't seem related at all. They are very remotely related. Outside of 2 or 3 small connections. Well, 2 or 3 small connections if you play through the game normally, but if you get into the endgame stuff and like the secret ending and final boss, then it actually ties in very directly. Streaming the DS version would be a pain, though. Can you imagine if I just pointed my camera at the screen and I didn't have a webcam? It's a bit of overlap, you think, but it's mostly lore-related. It is so remotely related. There are just a couple of things that are related to the original Chrono Trigger, a couple of little tidbits, but for the most part, Chrono Cross is its own thing. It's like, once you unlock the 100% completion final ending, it does turn into a complete story, but you have to get through the entirety of Chrono Cross to circle back around to Chrono Trigger related content. You started Trails of Cold Steel 3, so starting with Cross isn't too weird. I should play Azure and Cold Steel 1 simultaneously. You don't think you've ever seen someone do that before? Is that a reference to the fact that someone has done it before? Can you imagine someone playing multiple Trails games with one controller, identical inputs? I know people have done it with like Mario games, and Zelda games, and I think Metroid games. Wonder how many games have been played one controller from multiple entries. That's kind of a joke? What do you mean, kind of a joke? I was expecting you to say that it was a flat-out, bold-faced joke, but you're actually qualifying it a little bit, which I can respect the heck out of. That only makes sense after playing Chrono Trigger, otherwise the references would fly completely under the radar. Yes, they would. It's like, you would need to know the lore. Like, I'm sure there are plenty of like articles and videos that go over every single connection, and they are so vague and so remote. I hardly remember any of them. Anyways, Pieberry sees a statue, and she says, "What is that statue?" "It's the source of the water that flows through Elysian Temple. The water it produces nourishes the temple's plant life. Best to step away from the statue, though." "Oh, will it attack me like those monsters?" "No, but there are times when water gushes out in a powerful jet. Those jets are powerful enough to break rocks, so be careful." "Okay." Water buffalo statue. A statue that shoots water. I'm gonna kick its ass! It's looking at me funny. I ain't abiding by that. If I'm not careful, someone's gonna use that statue to stage a murder. Man, you're already almost a sixth gone. You're already a third gone. You're already halfway gone. Cold Steel 1 and Azure have the most overlap in terms of in-game events. Say you play Chapter 1 of Azure, you do Chapter 3 of CS1, you go back to Azure Chapter 2, then CS1 Chapter 4. That's what you mean by simultaneous, not literally playing two games at once, but having two ongoing games for the stream for a stretch of time. Here's Pieberry, Elysian Temple with a water buffalo statue. Do you know what I'm actually making a reference to? Smack that rock with your staff! Oof. You took away all of my overheal. Just sassy, Billy. Strategic crit! Let's hit you with a triple swing! And now launch your spider. So, what part of this place provides all the water didn't you understand, Fireberry? The part where you didn't tell me not to kick its ass. You know what, that's fair. Anyways, we're right in this basket. Feels like this is the basket that was used to save Fireberry's life back in the Spring War. Oh, we're going for... Oh. I love the sound of flowing water. We're going for the scenic route. We're going for the immersive cutscene approach. It's so quiet. There are no guardian animals blocking the way. Oh, right, that's because you're the guardian animal, Black Joe. Are you going to turn around and force me to complete the trial when we reach the end of this path, too? Just like Aslan? No worries. No one can harm you from here. So, were you that bird that brought me to the forest? Wow, how do you still remember that? Sometimes I dream I'm being carried away by a big bird. Was I held captive in the Pope's laboratory? Did you rescue me? Who's to say? Oh, come on, I've come all this way. Can't you tell me? Huh, and you must have been the one dropping strawberries all over the forest. Strawberries didn't grow in my forest. You got me. I knew you liked strawberries, so I dropped some here and there every now and then. But how did you know I like strawberries? I didn't know what babies liked, so I brought you a few different things. But if you kept bringing me my beloved strawberries, why did you take my pies to the swamp? Because the more you ate the warrior's pies, the more you missed the outside world. Just how long have you been spying on me? Before I made you my servant? There's so many weird things. When will you tell me everything? Come on, we're almost there. Is Elysian Mother Dearest? Are you about to cry? I feel so warm. It's like when I woke up under the tree, like I'm in a dream. Come, I've been waiting so long. Oh, hello. Are you Elysian? You're Elysian, right? You were whispering to me when I took a nap in front of the temple. Your voice is even more beautiful than in my dreams. You will have heard my voice outside of your dreams as well. Nani? You can't show your true form like that. Wow, she's appearing to me in person. She's so beautiful. You finally came back to me, Lucia. We're doing this! We're doing this live! Lucia. My name is Pieberry. Really, Pieberry? All of your mumsy dearest senses go off with Anna, and yet you play dense in front of Elysian? Pieberry? Who gave you that name? I was alone, so I named myself. Because I like pies and strawberries. Ah. Do you not like my name? So warm. Even warmer than in my dreams. It's been a tough journey. You've done so well, Lucia. Hey, I told you, I'm Pieberry, not Lucia. What in the heck is with this writing? Okay, is it finally coming together now? You just snapped right to attention with Anna, and yet this could not be more obvious. There's a big neon sign! And Pieberry played dense for that long. As soon as she saw Anna, she was harboring those feelings of you might be my mother. I mean, to be fair, to be very fair, Anna just fulfilled her destiny. So, Pieberry's, this is literally Pieberry being on the mother rebound, so I get it. And if she probably got back into the seat of reuniting with her mother so soon, that would have been a whiplash, but still. Is she in denial or something? You know she might be. I think that this is a little bit of, this probably is due to the fact that Wednesday's stream and today were a couple of days away, so I don't exactly get the impact of Pieberry's initial denial. Could be that she's protecting herself from the pain of Anna's death by not recognizing a mother so soon. You know what? I think I was too harsh to judge. I was way too hasty to judge. Yeah. Pieberry's mind is a bit of a jumbly-mumbly right now. Anna accidentally had the pie that was the least as good as Pieberry's mother's as a shortcut. Elysian doesn't have that right now, so the hug will have to do. Or perhaps she's just being stupid. Either or. But yeah. I'd say that Pieberry was fulfilling a lifelong need to have a mother with Anna, and after Anna vanished, that capacity for her got thrown for a loop. It's kind of like her mind shut that off for her own protection, but now that it's sinking in, and she's got that hug, let's see how this goes. Are you crying? Ahem! Elysian here is my first ever master, and also the mother of my second master, Pieberry. What? What are you talking about? I was abandoned by my parents. My true name is Ark. As you know, I'm the guardian animal of Elysian. The place we escaped as you clung to me during the Spring War was not the Pope's castle, but this temple. The reason I kept all these secrets from you, was because I was afraid you'd learn the truth about the Spring War. Then maybe you'd want to get your revenge and leave the woods. I didn't want to lose you as well, damn. Everything that Black Joe has done up to this point takes on completely new meaning. Why was he so keen to escape from her all that time ago? You were protecting me? Then why did you change your mind? You're strong now. When Aru woke up in your presence, I thought it was just a coincidence. But then Aimhard did too, and I realized I was wrong. So I was certain that your mother Elysian would respond to Lucia as well. I wondered why you created that barrier in the Calvero forest, Elysian. Was all of this part of your plan? Yes. I made that barrier in Calvero forest to protect Lucia. And I asked Bolt to protect her too, until Lucia was capable of protecting herself. I knew we would be reunited someday. And we were. I'm so proud of you for coming all this way, my daughter. You really are my mom? You're not lying, right? Lucia, I love you so much. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. Probably is slow on the uptake, but we're getting our catharsis. I dreamed of that pie more than 1,000 times. Do you have any idea how much I missed you? In that dream, the voice of my mom was so sweet. You remember the pie we shared? You grew so well on your own. I'm so proud of you. So many questions, but can you keep hugging me? This is enough for now. Huh? I haven't been completely revived yet. My magic is still scattered throughout the continent. What should I do? I can't just let you go. There's still some things you must... There's still things you must do, Lucia. Wait just a little longer. How much longer? I've already waited my whole life. Worry not. It will be much shorter than the time you've endured up until now. I promise you. From now on, the blessing within you will guide you along the way. No, don't leave me! I love you, Lucia. See you again soon. Aren't you glad you brought her all the way here, Black Joe? Ark, I mean. I'm gonna call you Ark. Choose an ability to increase. Kind of dissonant with the moment we just had. But you know, that actually kind of helps. It makes us memorable, you know? Elysian's Blessing. Whenever we use Elysian's Blessing, we can revisit Mom whenever we want. Allows Pyberry to overcome death once in combat. Upon reaching 0 HP, Pyberry will be revived and recover some health. That might be used to cheap out some fights. I'll have to think about the applications of that, but there are still some fights that are way too rich for my blood. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of... I cannot remember. All I remember, it was in Fake Grand Order, when you had to defeat William Tell. And after you beat William Tell, he tells his backstory, and you understand why he's doing what he's doing, and why he was forced to do it. And by the end of it, you were completely saddened by the fact that you were forced to take him out in order to progress the plot. And then, as soon as that happened, on the world map screen, it gave you a message, and I'm just gonna use an example, like, the barrier, like, William Tell's Dominion has weakened the barrier, or something like that. And normally, when you saw that message, it was a happy thing, because, you know, usually all the other Guardians were evil people who you put out of their misery, and you were like, good riddance, and now I'm one step closer to my goal. But in the case of William Tell, I just kind of hung on that screen, seeing that notification, and just thinking to myself, at what cost? Or, I think I literally, in real life, I went, as if they had to stab me one last time with that one notification that was normally happy, but completely turned on its head because of the ally I just lost. All I remember are those scant few details, and it was William Tell. You know, if our resident FGO expert can refresh me on all the details, that'd be lovely. Anyways, back into this game. Master? You okay? Black Joe. How can I see my mom again? Master! Your appearance! Ah, she now more resembles her mother. Huh? My clothes changed. I feel taller, too. I didn't expect Elysian's magic to affect the shape of your body. My body changed? Might be the art style, but I don't see too much of a difference. Yes, you've definitely grown. Is it because you inherited your mother's magic? There is something different. Mom's blessing is definitely different. It's not in the air around me, but definitely inside my body. That's it! Elysian changed your body so that you could harness the blessing completely. I guess so. It's hard to explain, but my power has changed too. Could it be the power of resurrection? Surely not. Only a Temple Lord can do that. The power of resurrection? Is there a way to bring my mom back? Well... Enough hiding things. Just tell me. I actually don't know. What? Bring a grand being like a Temple Lord back is an entirely other level. Yeah, I know resurrection is theoretically possible, but I have no idea how it's done. Then tell me everything you know about it, theoretically. Quickly. Well, first, being born purely for the magic of a god is called a full-blooded deity. For example, you're a full-blooded deity because you were born through the pure magic of Elysian. On the other hand, deities that are mixed with the blood of other races, such as humans and dragons, are called the mixed blood deities. So, Anna was made from Aimhard, and Pyberry is made from Elysian. The first one was Arua. I'm pretty sure we've met who Arua's, who their descendant is. But at this very moment, I can't for the life of me come up with one. I mean, I suspected Kana of being non-human, but then it turned out she actually is human and she is in disguise. Could it be that mysterious executor that stood in my way before? What's so special about full-blooded deities is that even if they lose their body, their magic doesn't disappear. Magic doesn't disappear even if they lose their body? You mean like Bolt? Exactly! Spirits and full-blooded deities share many things in common. It's like how even if a cup is broken, the water inside won't vanish, but simply disperse. And you can collect all that water again and put it in a new cup. Okay. So, they kind of have souls that can resurrect? So the power to resurrect full-blooded deities is more just like gathering dispersed magic. So that's the resurrection theory of the full-blooded deities. But that's all it is. It's just a theory. A resurrection theory. Thanks for watching. But for it to actually happen, might practically take forever. Forever? Forever. Is there no way to speed it up? Beats me. What do you think Arua and Aimhard gave me their blessings? They want you to have the strength to confront the Pope. I'm thinking maybe it was so I can gather the scattered magic of the Temple Lords? Exclamation mark, question point. I'm gonna say that every single time. I'm sure of it. As time passes, I can feel the blessings getting stronger. The more places I explore, the more magic of Arua and Aimhard scattered around the world I collect. Just think, as soon as I get Aimhard's blessing, and Arua's blessings also became much stronger. That means, the more blessings I collect, the quicker I can gather the dispersed magic of the Temple Lords. Could it be the dispersed magic of the Temple Lords is being attracted towards you? Right? So once I collect all the blessings on this continent, my mom's magic will be gathered faster too. I made up my mind, Black Joe. Let's go collect the rest of the blessings right away. So, your destiny really is to fight the Pope. I'll do whatever it takes to meet my mom again. Where are the other temples? There are 2 temples left. Jirok's temple in the Velia Hill, and Aramut's temple. Except, that's where the Pope built his castle. Alright then, let's go to Jirok's spring first. Yeah, I was getting worried. It's nice to see you cheering up again. Although, I'm sure there will just be new, bigger worries ahead. I knew sitting around doing nothing wouldn't solve anything. If I just stayed at home sulking, I wouldn't have met my mom. But Master, the Pope and his people are powerful enough to even defeat gods. We still don't know exactly what power they possess. Can the two of us alone defeat them? Don't worry, Black Joe. Every time you say something can't be done, you end up doing it just fine anyway. It's true. We can do anything as long as we're together. You just have to help, just like you always have. Trust me. You finally acknowledge everything I've done for yous. Alright, let's give everything we've got to see Elysian again. That's right, and we're the Dream Team. There's nothing Pieberry and Black Joe can't do. Chapter 5, Gathering. Well, that seems like a great place to drop off for the night. Meanwhile, in the Pope's Castle Chapel... What have we got going on here? You wanted to see me, Your Eminence. Welcome, Lydia. This is your first time being alone with me, yes? It is an honor. How are you these days? Have you managed to get your mind off Jade? It will not affect any of my duties. Thank you for your concern. And please forgive my disrespect in conducting a mission of my own initiative. No disrespect at all. I like my people to be spontaneous and proactive, just like Livia. Wouldn't it be great if all other warriors were like you? You're too kind, Your Eminence. Besides, your capture of Kate was truly remarkable. Allowing such darkness to corrupt a power I gave her. Unforgivable. I did what I had to do. If you are so capable, Livia, why are you so content to remain a platoon leader? Doesn't Justice's promotion motivate you towards ambition? I know the two of you are close. Justice is better than me in every way. It's only natural that he should be higher than me. Is that so? Well, may I take this opportunity to offer you such a position regardless? There's no need. I'm grateful for what I have. So, you're content remaining a platoon leader? Somehow I sense some hesitation. It's just... I don't believe I'm qualified yet. Just as the witch hunts were winding down, powerful witches have suddenly appeared. Times are tough, Livia. We need more commanders like you. I appreciate the compliment, but... Enough of your humility. It is already decided. Now, I have a special assignment that suits you perfectly. Uh-oh. Is she gonna be forced to get some powers and get her growth stunted permanently? Now that I'm seeing the overworld sprite, yeah, I guess I can see how Pieberry might have been aged up a little bit. It's mostly in the proportions. And the fact that she's a little bit taller. Like, beforehand, she used to barely come above the cauldron, and now she's got, you know, she's got a few shoulders above it now. we've got a new auto translate. Ew translates to that's. So Laura says ew Kate, but auto translate says that's Kate. Da 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 da. She basically got aged up to mid-teenager years. Nothing crazy like full adulthood. I see. That's Kate! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ew. So the only way to get to Durock's temple is through the snowfield? Avelia Village would be the simplest route. We need to actually get through it first. Why don't I dress up as a human and sneak through like I did before? Durock Temple is very close to the Pope's castle. You've already got the Pope's eye too many times already. The Pope doesn't want to lose Durock's spring. But I'm sure his ultimate weapon, and most elite troops, will be stationed nearby. But if I disguise myself as a human, I can pass through unnoticed, right? Wouldn't an ordinary human girl casually walking through a line of warriors also be incredibly suspicious? I know it's a lot of trouble, but I think it would be best to go to Durock Temple indirectly through the snowfield. Must be cold there, right? I see that there's a stable of new emotions. We've got the sparkly eyes, and now we've got the one where she's thinking so very hard. Cold is an understatement. Anyone or anything that finds itself there will be frozen solid. If we can just find a way to deal with the temperature... Oh! You know what? I'm also seeing it in the eyes now. Her eyes are just a little bit smaller, a little bit more narrow, got a little bit more maturity in them. Just a little bit. They're not quite so big. They're still enormous. What? Do you have an idea? Aha! Just tell me! Oh, that's rich coming from you, Ark. You know that kid we met while looking for strawberries? The one who headed out into the snowfield? She must know something. Right, maybe she will know something. You don't sound very convinced. I just don't think she'll be much help, since the chilled snowfield is specifically designed not to affect her. Really? Who or what is she? Let's just say she comes from a lineage that's skilled in the use of ice magic. But since we don't have any other options right now, may as well go meet with her anyway. Alright, let's go to the snowfield and talk to her. I need to go through the snowfield to get to Durock Temple, but I hear the cold there is magical and freezes everything. Oh well, I have to go through the snowfield no matter what, so I ought to just try. Let's see, can I nap and run an errand? Boy, that was a whole lot of talking. Time to hit the old trail. My dogs are howling. Ah! She's got a face mask. At first she got her cute sleep, now she needs her beauty sleep. And she took up much more of the bed than normal. So I'm seeing it in the details. What's she look like in here? Oh, that makes it much more apparent. Oh, yeah. She's got a few more years. You know, when she makes that astounded face, she almost looks like a VTuber. Anywho. Gotta get our Gotta get our taste of rapid saving sounds. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. You are very welcome for the stream. Glad you had a good time. Blessings and blorfs for all. And thank you. If you're watching this stream as a VOD, so you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord, it is in the description. Let you know the next stream comes up next time. We will reconvene on Monday to see what else we can do around the world. Probably we'll just go straight onto the ice fields to continue the story. Unless chat is willing to impart with me some knowledge as to what has changed. Also, I noticed that Black Joe is still in the freaking cage. You now have come to a rapport. You have an understanding. You don't need to be in that cage anymore, Black Joe. You can stretch your wings while you are around the place. But you know what? Maybe he's come to like it in there. In which case, I won't disturb him. So, next time, Chapter 5. Until then, I'm out.